request the UBC to keep showing our guests here what is happening in their schools as well.
I also thank and congratulate the recruits for making it to this moment, a moment that will remain etched in their memories for a long time to come. Even more compelling, perhaps, was their conscious decision to join military service, and with it, a lifetime of commitment and sacrifice to the cause of our great fatherland, Uganda. I thank them for making that bold and patriotic decision. Similarly, I commend the training schools involved and the Joint Staff Training and Doctrine, TRADOC, for executing and coordinating the training of these recruits. It is evident that the new soldiers before us have obtained the required military skills and are now ready to undertake active military duty in service to the fatherland. Your Excellency, in a special way, I also wish to once again congratulate you for the successes you and the NRM government have registered in the first half of 2026. They include, among others, a decisive popular victory and mandate in the January 2026 general elections across all the levels of elective positions in the country. Number two, the colorful inauguration of the new term of office in May 2026 at Kololo Ceremonial Grounds, and recently, the installation of a new executive that will help drive the President's vision of Chisanja No More Sleep from 2026 to 2031. With a new group of leaders in Cabinet and Parliament, we are quite optimistic that Uganda is firmly on track to achieve its target of a $500 billion economy by 2040. As for the UPDF, we will absolutely perform our part to achieve this goal. Your Excellency, we make this solemn pledge as the gallant officers and men of Uganda's security services. Your Excellency and distinguished guests, on this occasion of the graduation of our soldiers here in Kaweta, I wish to reassure and inform the country that Uganda is peaceful, secure, and thriving. However, what is also true is that we are having to deal with a fifth column of neo-colonialist sympathizers and agents of foreign interests who are intent on sabotaging our national independence and development. Your Excellency and fellow citizens, we are very aware of the insidious machinations of negative elements against our country, but the good news is that we will not permit their shenanigans. We, for instance, can no longer afford the widespread public malaise over systemic corruption and poor service delivery in our country. We cannot and shall not tolerate agents of foreign interests who work secretly to weaken the country's progress. We will never allow agents of foreign interests to demoralize and demobilize the patriotic and nationalist spirit of Ugandans. Your Excellency, furthermore, we shall not allow foreign interests to determine our national narrative. The impunity within certain elements of Uganda's political class and media directly impacts the country's security. Therefore, in order for Uganda to transform into a first world country, these elements have to become responsible actors to ensure peace and security are preserved. The UPDF and the interagency architecture are committed to establishing a holistic national security infrastructure, including acting against wrong elements within the political and media class. Certainly, we will never allow anyone, again, to undermine the national interest in whatever shape or form. We have a total of 11,948 new soldiers, and of these, 10,207 are Ugandan recruits, Ugandan new soldiers, and 1,741 are from the Central African Republic. So I congratulate all of them, and I think, Your Excellency, this may be the biggest graduation of soldiers from a brother African country that we have had for a very long time. I think maybe since the time of when we were hosting our brothers and sisters of ANC, Mkoto Wesizwe, in the early 1990s. So this is a historic graduation, and I congratulate all of them, and I congratulate the entire UPDF. Asante sana.
I want to congratulate the soldiers from Central Africa and from Uganda who have finished their course. You now need to look after your discipline and your health, because if you don't have good health, you can't be a good soldier. If you don't sharpen the soldiers enough, you are their enemy and the enemy of the country, because they will not be able to defend the country, but they will also die if they go in the battlefield when they are not prepared. Your enemy of the country and also these young soldiers. Therefore, Kuagara is very, very important. Now, as you have been hearing, even the General has told you, this is Kisanja, no more sleep. Because we have made a lot of achievements, we would have realized more, we have realized a lot, but we would have realized more if it was not for some of our people who tend to sleep. Therefore, discipline and accountability will be insisted on, as you had CDF telling you. This is because we need to have a strong economy, a strong and modern economy.
07702 recruit Amaya Salwa. The second award, sir, is the Chief of Defense Forces Award. And this one goes to the best student in the field. This one is RA 310724. Recruit Classy Christmas. The third award is in the order of recruit of Operation in the Ugandan male recruit age 28 years. RA 309687. And this one is recruit local Sedanambi Frank Branchet Emery. Recruit logo is a male fraternal student age 26 years from Central African Republic.